A Hoon has been jailed for more than a year.
A Lonsdale mechanic could face up to 2 years jail under incoming state laws after posting a reckless stunt on social media.
Can you actually go to jail for doing a burnout in Australia? We are going to answer that today, guys, because burnouts and Australia, they kind of go together. Yeah, I mean, Australia really is the home of showing the world how you do a proper tip-in. And yeah, for a lot of people that don't know what a tip-in is, this is a tip-in. Now, it is true, Australia really is the home of the best to ever do it. I mean, you really can't show me a better country that does better burnouts for fun, like as a culture. I think Australia absolutely holds the title. You know, the Holdens, the Fords. I mean, it's what people grew up with here. You know, but again, the government here in Australia doesn't like it. Like, we are talking incredibly strict. Like, cars too loud?
Right to jail.
Cars too low?
Right to jail, right away.
Cars too fast?
You're driving too fast? Jail. Slow? Jail.
Straight to jail. Yes. Almost everything here tries to kill you in Australia. Yeah, including the government, because almost everything here is a fine in Australia.
Right to jail, right away.
But you would think, being that Australia has such a great, rich motorsport enthusiast history here, that the occasional little skid, you know, enthusiasm towards modifying your vehicle would be kind of accepted. No. Now again, just quickly, guys, we do have the Clown World merch live right now. Make sure you cop a tee, show off the Clown World brand, and these shirts, look, they are heavy tee. They're high quality, 280 GSM, oversized fit. We got embroidery on the front, screen print on the back, and it was all done here in Australia, guys. So it does help me out massively if you cop one. shopross.com.au. The stock numbers are limited, and these shirts are exclusive, guys. I'm not going to reprint them. So if you get one, make sure you hold on to it for a while. But let's get back into the video, because I'm going to read it off what ChatGPT has to say. So what does a burnout count as here in Australia? Well, we've all heard the term. It's Hoon. Hoon driving.
A Hoon has
put Hoons on notice.
Adelaide's most notorious Hoon.
And Hoon driving is essentially dangerous driving. And of course, this is illegal. And Australia, like I've said, are very strict when it comes to road rules compared to the rest of the world. And I'm being quite literal. Generally, if you get caught doing your first burnout, your first offense on the old, the first Hoon charge, mate, you're going to be getting a big fine. You're most likely going to get a fine of potentially thousands of dollars. We're talking like $1,000 to $5,000 potentially. Immediate loss of license. So you're going to lose your license for most likely 3 to 6 months. Your car is going to probably be impounded on the spot for probably 30 to 90 days. You're going to lose demerit points. You're probably going to have to go to a court. But typically, for your first offense, you won't have to go to jail. My masters, how thoughtful, how unbelievably thoughtful. You're not going to throw me in jail for my first tiny skid. Now, obviously, guys, there are levels to this, and they obviously do take into account where did you do the skid, who was around, what time of day was it. You hope that there are some common sense factors, but again, guys, common sense ain't so common anymore, and yeah, even if you kind of are trying to do the right thing at midnight in the industrial area, you're still going to get in trouble.
Since the start of this year, police from the Achilles Task Force have charged 53 drivers with a combined 698 Hoon-related offences and seized almost 100 cars.
So when would jail be possible? Clearly, when you're a repeat offender. So either you've been doing this for a while and you've been caught for a while, you've been evading police while doing it. That's another one that could get you in hot water. Again, you do property damage, you crashed into a house, you fence, something like this. You hurt somebody when you did it, of course. You're disqualified, you're drunk, you're drugged. That stuff will probably get you in jail straight away. But again, if you get caught doing burnouts and then you get caught doing another burnout and another burnout, they've put some kids in jail for this. I guess there is a line where you cross and you F around and you find out. But yeah, they don't make it easy on you at the beginning when you get done here, guys. Very possible to go to jail. And I've got stories here. This guy went to jail.
A Hoon has been jailed for more than a year for organising illegal street racing in Melbourne's southeast. Police say his prison term should serve as a warning to other dangerous young drivers who think they're above the law.
Andrew Drew made a mockery of the road rules. Disqualified from driving, the 23-year-old organised Hoon meets on social media, performing dangerous burnouts at high speed.
Police have arrested a rogue Western Suburbs driver they claim is Melbourne's worst Hoon. He's off the roads for now, behind bars and facing a string of charges. Crime reporter Cassie Zervos has this exclusive report.
Marched from his family home dressed in pyjamas. Father of two, Aidan Vrins, smirks as he's taken into custody.
Take a seat and then slide in.
The 21-year-old is accused of being Victoria's worst Hoon driver, even boasting about it on his number plate.
It's just incredibly reckless and dangerous.
Vrins was arrested over his alleged participation in several Hoon gatherings this year, including one where he's accused of hitting a spectator, knocking him off his feet and flying 4 metres into the air.
And look, they seem to be giving people like lighter, I mean, is it a light sentence? I don't know. It seems to be around 9 or 12 months that they'll issue somebody for dangerous driving, like Hoon offenses and stuff like this. So, you could be going to jail for up to a year. And it always makes me kind of lose my mind when like you see the news come out and just like this story right here where it's like a local mechanic, Hoon, could be going to jail for 2 years for doing burnouts outside his shop.
A Lonsdale mechanic could face up to 2 years jail under incoming state laws after posting a reckless stunt on social media.
The man behind the hooning video has told 7 News the behaviour was dumb and says he won't do it again.
Spinning out of control in a Lonsdale backstreet, Southern Suburbs mechanic Josh Cartabani tears up the road, engulfing the area with thick smoke.
There's death waiting to happen.
Performing burnouts dangerously close to onlookers cheering him on.
There's smart places to do it, the streets aren't for it.
A passenger hangs out of the sunroof filming the reckless stunt. And regularly shares videos of himself working on cars online.
We've got some cool videos and some sick stuff to show you. So yeah, stick around. It's going to be epic.
Look, he shouldn't be posting it online. He shouldn't be like, going wild in front of his business. I get it. But industrial area, he knows the area. Nobody was hurt. 2 years jail seems a bit steep for me. But, most people don't get it. It seems to be this real fear-mongering scare tactic that the police like to throw to the media and be like, hey, run this story, like, yell some absurd amount. I remember I did a story just not that long ago where a guy in an excavator blocked a speed camera or a red light camera, and like they were saying on the news that this guy, if they catch him, could be facing 10 years in jail. I'm not joking, 10 years. 10 years. Like, clown world. This is clown world, guys. That's what I'm talking about. You know, it's this kind of lunacy, non-common sense, like authoritarian stuff. Like, this is just crazy, man. Just making up rules and laws, and that doesn't seem to make any sense. Yeah, hey, if you want to be continually to be dumb and continually like do burnouts where you're not supposed to in the middle of the day around cops, like I see some of them, and like, yeah, they're being a dickhead. Again, I don't mind the odd hoon if they do it in the right spot, clean up after themselves, like don't hurt anybody. I'm all for it. But again, you do it in the wrong spot, wrong time, you get what you made, you know? So is it technically possible to go to jail for doing a burnout in Australia? Absolutely. A few guys that we just saw got handcuffed, put into bars. You know, even if you speed too fast, you're going to jail. Like the Adelaide boy found out, who did 250 k's an hour on the highway, which I'm just putting it out there, 250 in a Commodore that's hotted up on a highway doesn't really seem that crazy to me. Like, and it was a country highway. Like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, fair enough if he's passing people recklessly and going wild, but like, I mean, you like hammer me in the comments, but like, people who have driven fast cars, capable ones, like a Commodore that's hotted up, man, that's easy, bro. 250, you gotta up the numbers, brother. Like, it's fast, but like, man, if it's a straight road, it's not that fast at all.
Adelaide's most notorious Hoon, jailed for speeding at 253 kilometres an hour, has had his pride and joy destroyed. The L-plater's Holden ute has been crushed into scrap metal as authorities crack down on dangerous drivers.
It's enough to bring a tear to the eye of any car enthusiast. And that's precisely the point. This SS Holden ute was once the pride and joy of 20-year-old Terrell Power Williams, caught rocketing along the north-south motorway at 253 k's an hour in January. The L-plater became the first driver jailed under the government's tough new Hoon laws, dubbed SA's most dangerous man behind the wheel.
He was looking at being an idiot, he was looking at being a hero, and he's paid the consequences in a very profound way.
Tossed around like a toy, its V8 engine ripped clean out.
They'll put you in jail, guys. They will put you in jail. This is what I gotta say, though. Like, take that case, for example, right? I get it. Like, the guy was dumb. The guy, like, got caught, and, you know, he's gotta face it. But for me, no one actually got injured. Nothing got damaged. Nothing, all the what ifs are just what ifs at this point. Like, if something actually had have happened, throw the guy in jail for life. Like, who knows? If he killed somebody or whatever, then he would go to jail for life. But like, to put him into jail for like 9 months, a year, whatever it was, it seems kind of absurd to me for doing, like, I get it, more than double the speed limit on a highway. He was doing like 150 over. It's a lot. But I mean, did you die? Did anyone get hurt? No. So I mean, I feel like crushing his car and maybe giving him a big fine would have been punishment enough, wouldn't it? I don't know. Am I wrong? Leave it in the comments, guys. But take a look at this video. And there's plenty of them out there. In America, for example. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to give you examples of the clown world. Because if you've grown up here and all you know is Aussie cops and all you know is Aussie rules, it is not normal to always get the book thrown at you. That's not usually what happens. If you're being a dickhead multiple times, then you do. Have a look at this guy in America doing over 100 miles an hour. Now, for me personally, I look at that and I see it's nighttime. The roads are quite quiet. The guy looked, he stopped, pulled over quite quickly. He wasn't argumentative. He acknowledged that, he was going fast and it was dumb. I am all for cops giving warnings like this. And this is exactly what I wish cops would do here in Australia more. It does happen, but it's very rare. And I feel like it's just a culture thing here I don't know if it stems down from the government or it stems down from the police themselves, but like the fact that they don't give their officers discretion, like I feel like they don't get that discretion. It's like, nope, everything's body cam, everything's monitored, like have to give them the maximum fine, ... It's like nighttime, the guy was cooperative, pulled over, he was just trying to get home quick, finish work, warning. I think that is completely reasonable. You don't need to completely throw the book at someone, destroy his insurance costs, destroy his savings potentially with thousands of dollars of fines, his record, yada, yada, yada. I feel like that's fair. And take a look at this guy too. Look at this cop just admiring this Corvette.
How much cam you got in here? You over here gargling gravel. Sounds good, brother.
Stage 2 worth.
Okay. You running race gas right now?
Just
smells sweet. If I see under the hood, or is it?
Yeah.
You got an underdrive pulley, anything?
Nah, just the upper. Yeah. Just
Like, this is cool, there's no defect. There's no, that's an illegal exhaust, that's an illegal cam, that's an illegal tire.
Right to jail, right away.
It's none of that, man. There's none of that. This is how you can get along with the police. This is how you can really bring a community together to actually benefit safety rather than revenue raise. That's my opinion anyways. Have a look at this video now, where it's literally this dweeb of an officer trying to tell this guy that he's the one making it unsafe because he safely overtook a ute in a passing section.
The speed limit of 80 kilometres an hour is the only speed, the maximum speed you're allowed to travel on this length of road.
Unless someone was doing 15 kilometres an hour, there is no way to overtake under 80 there.
That's where a reasonable and prudent driver would say, I can't get around.
Got round. He was reasonable and prudent, was he? A metre over either side of the line's jacked up 6 inches.
This is where you need to make conscious decisions about what you're doing.
That sort of speed.
A safe pass is going to cost a life, is it? Not the guy cutting off the corners by 2 metres. He's not going to risk a life. No, a safe pass is. What about the motorcycles coming the other way? He's pushing them clean off a corner, bang, a life. I can see straight ahead of me on a straight road and I get out of the way as quick as possible. I think that's not putting anyone's life at risk.
That is clown world, man. That is the definition of clown world. How are you going to give a guy a ticket for this? Look at how he passed. He did it as quickly and as efficiently as possible. When you're going to pass somebody, especially in a single lane road, like that example, you need to get around the other person as quickly as possible, as quickly, as safely as possible. And I got to tell you, that BRZ, Turd 86, whatever it was, didn't look out of shape. Just a whop and around and back in. I mean, if that's not revenue raising, guys, I don't know what revenue raising is. I don't know what revenue raising is if that's not revenue raising. Leave a comment down below. Is that revenue raising? Yes or no? I want to know your answers. So yes, you can go to jail in Australia for simply doing a burnout. It's not likely, but it is completely possible. And again, just do it in the right place. Keep it off the main streets. Keep it away from other people, bystanders. And yeah, just survive, man. I mean, as a car enthusiast, I feel like you just have to try and survive in this place. Like, we have so many, like, epic cars and epic builds, and, like, the car community is so epic in Australia, but we just keep getting hammered, eh? And you just gotta almost keep your head down and just kind of try and survive, don't we? But we do, and we will continue to make it, guys. I feel like it's gonna get greener soon. One day, we're gonna get somebody in office who's going to stick up for us and, yeah, help us get our glory cars back on the road. So we got to stay strong, guys. Try and fight the good fight. Cop some Clown World merch, guys. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment. See you on that next video.